Right, machine's just been turned on. There's one green light on at the moment. Auxiliary light's not on, but camera facing on the A200 board, and I can see there's a red light on just here, and there's a green light on just here. Now that could correspond with the orange light that's on there. As far as I can figure, this here is the masterboard A200. So this is the upper right, this is the upper left, this is a bottom right, and this is a bottom left. And I think it's this block here, and I'm expecting lights to be on along here that indicate when the C-axis and the parts catcher come on. Looking at where the light is sitting there, I am slightly concerned that I'm not going to be able to see, but let's give it a go and see. So I'll turn the auxiliary on and I'll try a test program. I'll leave this on, but I'm probably going to have to. Okay, I've just done it 3 or 4 times and realised that I'm on pause. So, here you can see it's the master board, just in case you haven't got this bit. The board is situated where this is the top left, this is the top right, this is the lower left, this is the lower right. And the lights up here, third from the bottom is the C-axis, and that's right, the lower right hand orange light. Left is parts collector. I've done that, but I will do another test of that in a minute to show you the lights on that that come on. But I've just done 2 or 3 tests, absolutely consistent. C-axis is currently disengaged. Valve is out. Those lights here, that light there, that red light, if you watch that one, I'm about to, so I'm going to have to turn off, sorry, right, turned off the auxiliary drives because I'm resetting, turn on auxiliary drives, come out of single block. This is a test program to test C-axis. Right, that's now gone to the thing. I'll go into single block now, go through a number of comments, commands. T1 has just been pressed, G54, trans command, diamond command, optional program stop. Next command is N910, SPOS bracket 1 equals 0. Okay, so that's the command I'm just about to go to. This, if you watch that red light just here, I'll tell you when I'm going to do it, but I'm about to press now. So, okay, next command line, press now, red light's gone out, waiting 3 seconds, just timed out, and as it times out, the red light comes on. Okay, so these refer to the parts collector, and I'll show you that in a moment. I've already tried that, but that one goes out and comes on when it gets to the SPOS 1, and you'll see it's now showing C-axis in timeout, and I have to turn auxiliary drive off to get to that. You can probably just see my garage door just there. There we go, that right hand light, second up from the bottom that's lit, that's still showing parts catcher has been 3 or 4 times it's consistent. So what I will do is just come out, I'm going to turn the auxiliaries off to clear that message, switch auxiliaries on, come into an MDI program that I've set up, and this single block will just open and close the parts collector. So you can see the part collector, that one's got an indicator on it, which I've actually now set again this week. It's in at the moment, it's not connected to the tray, you'll hear a loud clang. Right, one up. Now, around this area, I'm about to do single block line at a time. I press open on the part collector. That one goes out again. Interestingly, almost as if it's giving a command out. But if you notice, this light here went out as well. And now the left light's on at the bottom, and the piston is in. Oh, sorry, the piston is extended. So I'll now do close of the part collector. That indicates, so it flashed again, and that one's come back on. So it's interesting. I'll just reset, do this command again. First of all, I'll open. That light goes off. So it's now open. Closed. That's flashed. That's gone back on. Now that indicates to me that this is part collector off. So part collector, that piston fully in. And the fact that that one hasn't moved at all, and I think they're on this block. So this is the top right hand corner of the A200 Mainboard. I am thinking that perhaps that one is for C-axis in, or the C-axis out, sorry, the piston is, as it is now, piston fully in. And if it was working correctly, that light would go out. If it's consistent with a part collector, which I'll show again. So just reset my program. About to open. I open the part collector. I close the part collector. So I wonder if that one is for C-axis, that second one. And the fact that that C-axis is not working means this light is flashing to indicate an instruction is being given, but this one is not switching off and then on again. That's my logic between the two. Okay, I'm going to switch off now just for a moment. I'm going to load another program, C-axis. Okay, I've just put in a different program. Now this program does test the C drive again, but it tests it in a slightly different way. So before I got there, I thought now I'd disengage the main spindle. Sorry, now I've disengaged the C drive from the main spindle last week. I would just test the main spindle, which has not got the C drive engaged, would work even without the C drive. So I've just turned on T8D1 and initiated, and you can see here, G97 S2000 M4, and I've got 6014 no main spindle speed. Now I think about it, when that error with the C drive first occurred, the C drive was locked in, and I then reran the program, not realising there was an error, because obviously it just stopped the program, that timeout. It actually came up with that command, and I actually remember it coming up with that error, 6014, no main spindle speed. Now, what I don't know, I think the bloody laptop switched itself off again. Switch this off a minute. Okay, so I had power failure. I was trying to figure out what was happening. So, what I was trying to say there was I'm also getting 6014 no main spindle speed. So what I'm going to do is turn off the auxiliary, which I've done, reset, which I've done, switch on auxiliary drives, you can see red, green, that's the top left block, red, which I don't know, but I'm thinking is parts collector C-axis green. I'm now going to run this program again, but this time I'll tell you when I'm pressing it, go into single block, and I'm looking to start T8D1. T8D1 is always my roughing tool, which is what's selected at the moment. So T8D1 selected. It's now going to press G97 S2000 M4, which will normally turn the spindle on. And got no main spindle speed, came up 6014. I didn't see any lights coming on with that. Didn't see any lights come on at all. But 6014, no main spindle speed. Fucking hell, I don't know what that means. What I am wondering is if when the first time the C-axis was locked in, whether that may have blown a fuse. Okay, well it's consistently, that's done that twice. I'll turn it off now.